On the hit sitcom, according to Jim, Courtney Thorne Smith is irresistible as Jim's adorable wife, and boy, is he steamed about it. Take a look.
I can't believe after all these years you're still so jealous.
Yeah, and I can't believe after all these years you're still shaking it for any punk who'll fill your water glass.
You're getting all worked up over nothing.
Yeah.
Greg wasn't even the best-looking waiter there.
All right, that's it. That's it. No, I'm going down there. Andy, get some bail money, because I'm going to need it.
Honey, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, you are so misguided and so sweet.
Really?
Yes. You know you're the only man for me, Greg.
Maybe you should take an ad out. Please welcome, she is irresistible, Courtney Thorne Smith. So what do you think about the guy with the ad? You're having trouble here on camera with Jim.
Exactly. Well, you know, one of the ideas behind our show, hello, is that, you know, Jim said his character would never say he was sorry.
Why?
And he won't. If you watch the show, he never says he's sorry because I don't know why he decided. Because Jim said, and it is according to Jim, so that's what we work around. But I will say that it makes us be more creative because I do believe as a woman, I would much rather know that my boyfriend knows why what he did hurt me than just apologizes. So that's what we get to in the last episode of every show. We try to get to my character seeing that he understands what happened and why I'm hurt. It's more difficult,
I'm
but
sorry.
it's forward.
Yeah.
It's just lip service then.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. I need to feel heard and understood, and that's what we really want as women. So that's what we try to show on the
Why
show.
don't they want that?
There's too much conversation. It's work.
Being understood takes time away from having sex. So it all gets, you know, they don't care.
Well, if they want sex, they better understand, right?
Exactly.
You know, one of the things that I'm very glad about is that you were home and safe because you were in Thailand at the time of the tsunami.
I was.
But you
we
were not.
we were in northern Thailand. We were in Chiang Mai.
So you were not affected.
We
but
were
you in
not.
that
We
country.
felt an earthquake in the morning.
Yeah.
But we didn't know what had happened, and we were watching the news. And as it started unfolding, you know, at first it looked like 100 scuba divers were missing. And luckily, my boyfriend said, "Let's email our families." So we emailed our families right away. And the first emails we got back were, "We haven't heard anything, but glad you're okay." Because at first there was no news. And we were watching it in our hotel room, watching the numbers rise and rise. And we were thinking, you know, I wonder if they're feeling this in the States. Because you never know if it's covered here. So that was a great thing to come home and realize how impacted you know, we are, how well it was covered in the news, and how much people have really stepped up. I'm really impressed. It made me feel really proud.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm really impressed.
Well, I'm so glad that you are safe and back with us, and your boyfriend as well. Because I know that you were trying to get pregnant. Not you, but your character in the show, and according to Jim.
Well, maybe her,
right.
You know, we don't know.
And part of the storyline is that you're asking Jim Belushi, who plays your husband, to get rid of his vices in order to help this pregnancy happen.
Yeah, he's not doing so well.
No.
Not so good.
Well, what vice do you have that you would be able to give up?
Well, you know,
Or
it's
should
interesting
give up?
because one of the things that happens is the second on the show he has to give up smoking and drinking. Suddenly it seems like the most amazing thing in the world. You know what I mean? And I think that, you know, I've done a lot of talking about body image, and that's one of the things when you go on a diet, you may not have been thinking about a brownie yesterday. But today, suddenly you're obsessed about a brownie.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens on the show. Suddenly it's like, well, I couldn't possibly not drink and smoke today. You know, and that's what happens. You get obsessed.
Do you have any vices, though?
You know, my vice is being too extreme about everything. So mine is really moderation. You know, most people when they're watching their weight, they have to go, okay, I have to get out and exercise. The key for me in really gaining control over my life was moderating everything. You know,
because you
I had to cut back. I was running 8 miles a day and wondering why I was hungry all the time. You know, I mean, I really have to keep it. You know, it's moderate. Like I can only do. I only allow myself like 45 minutes of cardio, moderate cardio.
So you just watch that all
And
the
you
time
eat
then.
differently now than you did.
Well, you know, it's been a process. I read a great book last year that I recommend to everybody by Janine Roth called When Food is Love. I don't know if I've talked about it before, but it's a beautiful book. And she really talks about, you know, we do eat for reasons other than hunger. We eat for comfort. We do, but just pay attention. Like if you're going to eat a brownie for comfort, enjoy it. Eat it. Don't shame yourself to the point where you're eating blindly. You know, don't leave your body to eat something.
Or
Pay
find out why.
attention.
Find out why you need comfort
Find
from
out
food.
why. And then if you find out why you need comfort, you go, you know what, I still want that brownie. Have a little bit of it, enjoy it, and pay attention, because I found, if I really paid attention, when I was having a lot of trouble, I'd read so many diet books that the only thing that was okay was chicken. It's like everything on one diet or another says it's not okay.
Yeah.
Chicken is pretty good on all of them.
Right.
But,
Not the skin. Not the skin.
Exactly. So even that got confusing.
Chicken.
And I can't wait to eat the skin.
I love the skin. I love the skin.
If you sit down and eat a piece of chicken with skin and pay attention to how it feels in your body,
Right.
then you can do it. Like, I eat a ton of nuts. I eat a lot of almonds and cashews, and every time I eat, people go, oh, that'll upset your stomach. Oh, nuts will make you fat. They don't upset my stomach. They don't make me fat. I know me now. I mean, I had dinner last night, and people were having opinions about what I was eating, and it's like, you know what? I know what works for me now. And when you know what works for you in food or emotionally or anywhere, doesn't matter what people say. And you can say, it works for me. I don't know if it'll work for you. Because people always say, you eat that, maybe I should. And I would say, I don't know.
Yeah, different person.
It's more difficult to find out what works for you, but it's worth it.
Yes.
It's so worth it.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's like the way Elizabeth feels about her
Breast.
My breasts.
They're very much.
Exactly. I have a lot of opinion about your breasts, but we'll talk about them after. A lot of opinions.
Well, you know what? You have to come back with us and talk about
I'd love
it. It's
to.
always a pleasure to have you with us. You are irresistible on the show, and you are here. We thank you, Courtney. So we just want to tell you that Courtney Thorne Smith is on According to Jim, and it airs Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. We're very lucky. It's right here on ABC. We'll be right back.